Hello, good morning. My name is Robert Sare Buchuma. Today we are going to discuss about CVP analysis. This is one among important topic in our daily life, especially in business activities and manufacturing activities. So, CVP analysis is a tool which used by manufacturing to understand what are the number of units produced to achieve a certain profit in the specific period. So we know that CVP analysis also is called the break-even point. Break-even point is important in industrial because it helps the management of industry to understand if the business to make a profit or make a loss. So in the break-even point, the business does not make profit. Why? Because total revenue is equal to total cost, and the total revenue minus cost is equal to 0. So here we understand that in a break-even point, the business does not make profit. So let us proceed with the elements of CVP analysis or break-even point. CVP analysis, there are three elements, which is cost, volume, and profit. Cost is the total expenses and the total cost used in production. So this is why we call it as a cost, but because all materials purchased were purchased by using what? Money. So now also we have volume. Volume, this is a total number of units produced by manufacturing, which used for example, the manufacturer can be produced, can produce 500 of material or produce 500 of production. So 500, this is number of units produced by industry. So let us proceed with the profit. Profit, this is money made after deduction of all costs and expenses used in manufacturing. So that money made after deduction of total cost and all expenses is why we call it a profit. So now we're going to discuss about variable cost. We know that a cost is divided into two parts, which is variable cost and fixed cost. A variable cost are the types of cost which can be changed. So this variable cost is like fuel used by motor vehicles, lubricants, and material used in production, also wages. So this is variable cost. It can be changed. We know that if you need to produce some units, you need to purchase materials. So the buying price of material is not a constant, can be changed. So also we have a fixed cost. This is the types of cost which remain constant, cannot be changed anyway. So the fixed cost have rent and also salaries. So this is remaining constant. Why? Because if you have a rent in a specific period, if your rent is 5,000 per month, so that money cannot be changed. So this is why we call it a fixed cost. So after fixed cost, we have a importance of a CVP analysis and our break-even analysis. It shows the business if it is making profit or loss. If you follow a CVP analysis, it helps the manufacturing management to understand if our business it is making profit or loss. So also it helps in making decision making. So the management of manufacturing industry can make decision if the business does not does not make a profit. So can we make a decision if we increase production to get or to achieve a certain profit, or we decrease the production in order to get to get a budgeted profit. So this is why you call it a CVP analysis. It have important. Also, we have key assumption of CVP analysis. CVP analysis have a key assumption. The first key assumption, we assume that sales price per unit remain constant. We assume that if 1 unit is sold to 200,000, it is remain constant to specific period to achieve a certain profit. So it also have a second key assumption, which is we assume that all units produced in manufacturing or it is sold. Why? Because if we produce 1,000 units in manufacturing, we assume all units is sold. There is no opening stock or closing stock here. Why? Because all unit is sold. So also we have a third assumption, which is technology. We assume that all technology used in manufacturing, it is remain constant. Why? Because in technology it have also cost, but that cost used in manufacturing, we assume it is remain constant in order to get what? In order to get a budgeted profit. So today we are ended here. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share our channel with quality office practice. Thank you for listening to me, and God bless you.